I warned you we'd end up like this, Private. Guess what? We have joined the French army. But not just the French army. The French Colonial army. How do you like your crap free-shot bolt-action rifle, Private?
I hate it.
Good.
I can't reload it.
It's absolute garbage. Just like your soul.
I killed a German.
Good. Now, Private.
Killed 2 Germans.
You will notice that we have elevated ourselves today. We no longer fight cloned abominations. But instead, we actually fight the Germans. Now, thanks to my immortality, I can throw myself at the front lines endlessly. And unfortunately, so will you.
I just got killed. They just spawned on you.
You are miserable, Private, but that's okay. Because I expected nothing less.
Barbed wire hurts.
Yes, that is how barbed wire works. How long have you been fighting this war to only now figure that out?
Not long enough, sir.
That is obvious.
Oh, I do have a pistol, though. I'd much rather use this.
Correct. It is probably a superior weapon. These French colonial weapons are absolute garbage of the highest order.
Help! Help! Ah! Hans just stabbed me. You abandoned me, Sergeant.
I was killed.
Oh.
But thanks to my
into the hole.
thanks to my dark necromantic technology, I am risen from the dead. Now, Private, I would like to pose a question to you. Let's see if your brain is able to comprehend this. So, when they invented the Prussian needle gun, the first bolt-action rifle, the first thing you would need to do is find a way to upgrade its magazine capacity. Would that make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. So, obviously you'd want to choose the maximum amount of magazine capacity for your rifle, would you not?
Yes.
Well, the French looked at that and decided that 3 rounds in a non-reloadable magazine was acceptable. And that is another reason why the French are garbage.
Why would they do something so terrible?
Because they are French. Did I
Why
ever...
do we put on the mask again?
You use your number 4.
Thank you.
In fact,
Put it on, you whip. Put it on, we're trying.
why would you bother putting it on?
The German killed me and then died because he didn't have his mask on. Hilarious.
That German is honorable. He chose your death over his own life. This is a worthy endeavor. Guess what, Private? I have access to chlorine gas.
No, please don't do it.
I have already done so.
No, not the chlorine gas.
Is that the voice of Private number 2 from the grave?
Yes.
Good.
Private number 2.
Private number 1.
It'd take me about 11 hours to dig out of the grave.
That is acceptable. Did you bury him with the live rattlesnake like I wanted you to?
Yes, I did.
That is good.
I also gave him a can of mustard gas.
You were supposed to
It
pull
does,
the...
in fact, smell like mustard.
That is good. But you should have pulled the pin on the can of mustard gas. That was the intention.
I did pull the pin on the can of mustard gas. That's the whole point of putting it in there with him.
Good. You are
You
not
did
as...
not, I did.
No, I did.
Private number 2. Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
He's
Then
alive!
Private number 1, you are a failure. You are now...
Goddamn it.
You are now demoted to Private third class, third class, third class. I am taking away your extra roll of toilet paper.
No.
In fact, no. I have a better idea. I shall give you back your extra roll of toilet paper after I have used it. After I have used the roll of toilet paper first.
Yeah, don't charge me with shovel, Hans. That's unsportsman of you.
Free shot bolt action rifles are garbage. This is why the French are garbage. They have dropped poison gas on us, but I refuse to put on my gas mask, which is fine because artillery killed me anyway.
I died from it as well.
This is the will of the
Sergeant,
Magical
why didn't
Sky
you tell
Commissar.
us?
Because Privates 1 and 2, the Magical Sky Commissar enjoys your suffering. That is why. Now remember, in this man's army, you will not be dishonorably discharged for necrophiliac liaisons.
I shall dig into the grave next to me.
Good work, Private number 2.
I died upon the sergeant's dead corpse. What a way to go.
I was shot in the head and my leg fell off.
How does that work?
Such is
Ask
the
the
will of
developers of Fallout.
such is the will of the Magical Sky Commissar.
This is annoying.
We are going to attack
You
the
just
right
simply
flank.
transferred the damage from your head to your leg.
This is my dark necromantic power at work.
Can you please? Why would they make such a stupid fucking rifle?
Because they are French. And as we know, French is the lowest form of life form. The only thing
I
lower.
have you covered, Sergeant. And never mind, you walked out in front of my shell and took a bullet to the back of the head. Shame.
You are
The
a
only thing
failure,
lower than
Private.
the French is Private number 1.
Yes, that is correct, Private number 2. You are
I'm
catching
hitting accurately with this thing.
You are catching on to this very well.
Yes. Eternal torture.
I have switched to a revolver,
Good.
but somehow it seems to be of 22 caliber, as it cannot even kill someone at point blank range.
Oh my god, you German fuck. Ah! It's a torso. Artillery has removed all my limbs, Sarge.
You do not need them. All you
I
need
shall
is the ability
worm
to
my
pull
way.
the trigger.
It is merely a flesh wound. Continue fighting.
Exactly. I do not
Oh, shit.
allow any slacking in this man's army.
Die, Kaiserreich bastards. Just
You
let
do
me
not have
reload
the
my
excuse
3
of being
rounds.
dead. Continue the fight.
And
Dude,
as they...
I'm dying,
Congratulations,
artillery.
Private. We captured this trench. Now we must hold it.
We died 5 times, according to artillery.
We are immortal. Death is irrelevant. That is why I have such little
The Magical
disregard.
Sky Commissar has flown above us.
The Magical Sky Commissar is disappointed. I hear more
Why is
voices
he
in my head
disappointed?
because we exist.
Die, Hans. Get fucked, Hans. I now reload my 3-round mag.
These 3-round
Hans
rifles.
2.0, you should die.
These 3-round rifles are the definition of garbage.
At least they one-shot killed them, Sarge.
That's because they use 8mm cartridges.
I was shot through a sandbag. Disgraceful.
Just as God intended.
Hey.
The Magical Sky Commissar is disappointed in you because you have not
I
killed
shot a
10,000
German in the
Germans.
nuts. I feel terrible.
No, you should feel proud. That means that the German cannot breed to create more Germans.
Sir, would you be happy to be shot in the nuts?
No,
Oh, headshot.
although I am French, so once I have finished inhabiting this body, I shall kill it to prevent Frenchmen from spreading.
Actually. Die, Hans. Die, Hans's brother.
Hans does not have a brother.
Hans has many brothers. Do you not see them all coming towards us?
No, I only see
That
the
was
sound
not
of my
Hans, that
death.
was Gunter.
Hans is running towards me with a shovel. It is very scary.
I
That was
thought
not Hans, that was Gunter.
I thought I removed your capacity to feel fear, Private. Obviously, I did
don't
not do a
think you
good
did.
job.
You
Ah.
fused me with a snake, Sarge. What do you think was gonna happen?
That you would become less of a failure.
All I have are snake eyes now. It is very annoying. Very sensitive to light.
If all he has is snake eyes, it means he constantly rolls double ones.
No.
He
I
rolled
will
a
be able
double
to win.
one.
This is why he is a failure.
He rolled
I
a
will
double
not be
one
able
on
to
life
win.
the moment he was born.
I'll never be able to win a second roll of toilet paper now.
Not even his own parents showed up to his birth.
How is that possible? Die, Hans.
Don't ask.
Using my
It
dark
simply is.
necromantic technology,
Yes.
I have been risen from the dead.
Have I been grown in a test tube?
Do you like my advanced
No.
battlefield tactic of calling poison gas on our own position? It actually
Yes.
worked out. This is why I am the sergeant, and you are just a private.
I wish you dead.
The Magical Sky Commissar forbids my death. I am too amusing to his cause.
This is annoying.
May I die instead?
No,
No.
you must stay in the ground
Damn.
and
You are
provide colourful
semi-competent.
comedy. Compared to Private Number 1, you are a genius.
The only thing you private number 1 can do is shoot straight. And I accept this role.
No, I have
I
seen
don't believe you.
your future history. You cannot shoot straight.
The Sky Commissar doesn't approve of your actions. He just flew overhead and said so.
The Magical Sky Commissar does not speak to you. He only speaks to me.
Augustus Mayor has sniped me through the gas cloud that I could not see through.
We have taken this first line of trenches, but the advance is
Correct.
stalled. I believe that this is down to dark necromantic technology.
Are we gonna start seeing time clocks upon their dead bodies, Sarge?
No,
Another kill.
I shall talk to my fellow
There's
zombies
a
and see
very
what I
easy
can do.
way to tell if it's dark.
Oh, hey, Trip. Ah, I'm taking a hit. Cover me. They have called
AO
it
bell.
poison gas.
Anywhere on it.
these future Nazis keep coming at us. Everyone we
These
kill
are
today.
Direct charge. I got a double kill with one bullet.
No,
Hooray!
they are future Nazis. Everyone we kill
Feuer
today
den Kaiser.
is one we do not have to kill in 20 years.
I shot a damn bastard in the nuts yet again. I am proud.
I am dying from poison gas, but I do not care, because death is just a transitory phase.
Now. Oh.
In hindsight, I genuinely do not like fighting in this war front. We should have fought
Is
in
there
the
no
north.
way to change my class? This is annoying.
Yes, you can inhabit the brain of one of the other stupid privates and take over their limbs.
Will we have a better fucking gun?
Eh.
No,
Please?
every single weapon in the French colonial arsenal is absolute garbage.
Oh my god.
Are you able to play as the Germans in this game?
Yes,
Yes.
we were Germans last
Feuer
time.
den Kaiser.
We fought as the Germans the last time. And the private number 1 was incredibly stupid and got us
Oh, they do have
killed.
a label. I can't wait. I would much rather use the label. Thank you. That has 8 bullets.
Yes, it does.
Is that why are you losing because of stupidity now?
I'm losing because I only have 3 bullets and I'm gonna kill 3 Hans before 4th Hans shows up and kills me.
Also, lack of communication, coordination, and battlefield discipline.
BS. I shoot straight all the time.
No, you do not.
I wish I knew how to go prone.
Gentlemen, I have had a vision of the future. One day,
Does Private Number 2
oh,
die?
yes. Apparently I cannot kill Hans by punching him. Apparently he just stabs me in the face.
one day,
You are too weak.
he is too weak. But gentlemen, I have had a vision of the future. After this war is won, there shall be a group of United Nations. They shall be called the League of Nations, and they shall be an absolute failure, and they will fail to prevent any wars. And then, in the future again, they shall rebrand this failure of an organization as the United Nations, and it will be even more of a failure of an organization. This is my vision of the future.
You're talking about NATO, sir.
I am
The
talking...
United Nations must burn.
Oh, God.
Yes, I am talking about that thing that Private Number 2 somehow knows about.
1, Sarge.
You have just said that it would be abandoned as United Nations.
Ah!
Private Number 1 died again.
This sounds normal.
Why are we playing with these guns? I want to die.
Because you are French.
Because we are French. And because you are
Colonial French.
Private Number 1, and I must ensure your suffering, as is the will of the Magical Sky Commissar.
3-round mag, yet again.
Correct. These weapons are the absolute garbage.
It's the blunt end of a flintlock pistol. Like a real man.
That guy had a fucking MP18.
I killed 2 people with 1 bullet. This is good.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Hey, bro, stab me. Thank you, Sarge.
I believe that you were a German for a moment. Although, because you are Private Number 1 and French, I believe me stabbing you to death is justified.
Please.
It is even more justified.
There's many Germans coming our way. Please keep shooting.
I
I
would.
shot another German in the nuts. I hate myself.
No, this is good. We must prevent future Germans from being created.
Yes, prevent my birth.
Eventually, if we can do this correctly, we can prevent a lot of Hitler youth from being born.
All you're doing is increasing.
Prevent my birth, please.
How do I throw?
I'm afraid not, Private Number 2.
Damn it.
Another headshot to add to the pile. I am proud. That German just keeps dancing on top of no man's land. Is very concerning.
It is good that you are proud of your minuscule achievements, Private Number 1. This will validate your existence, and ignore you to the fact that your life is an abnormal horror.
I am mutant scum and I am proud.
You are French. You are normal.
No, I am a mutant scum.
He
I
is
have to
French,
go, "Oui, oui,
so
mama,
he is a
c'est
mutant
brown."
scum.
Yes.
That is what I mean. He is a normal Frenchman.
I shot yet another motherfucking Kaiserreich in the dick. I really hate myself right now. So you aim
Gentlemen,
for the balls.
I have had a vision of the future. One day, there will be a war that will be similar to this one, except the French will surrender within 20 minutes, and everyone will rightfully take the piss out of them for the next 60 years. They will also lose in a jungle war in Indochina. This is my vision of the
French
future.
Indochina.
This is my vision of the future. There's
To be
a
fair,
German.
they did bully the Germans.
Their fault, really.
Yes.
Congratulations, Private Number 1. We captured this line of trenches. Now we must charge to take the next line. Thankfully, they have not set up machine guns for us yet, which is a good thing.
We had machine guns.
We do not get them because they are for real soldiers, and we are Frenchmen.
Besides, they're down the trench, Sarge. They're down the trench, Sarge.
I do not
I
care.
killed
The
3.
fact that Private Number 1 keeps hitting people in the nuts is concerning.
I have
Why does
no
he keep
choice.
aiming
These
there?
other sites suck.
He is a sexual deviant.
Why do you keep aiming for...
Private
It's the
Number
best I can see at a distance.
Gentlemen, I
It
have had a
appears
vision of
that
the
he wants
future.
to keep...
It involves
Yes.
Private Number 1 and a dolphin, and I do not like I had this particular vision of the future.
You do not know how good they feel.
This is
Private
why.
Number 1 needs to fucking die.
This is why the Magical Sky Commissar hates you.
Sergeant, why couldn't you kill that German? He came around and quickscoped me. I am very sad.
Private Number 2 has had a vision of the future, and it involves Private Number 1 creating the Rape Dolphin of France.
I am amazed as to how Private Number 2 has psychic powers. I must investigate this at some point.
What is a psyker?
You will not know for another 10,000
It
years.
is because I am a schizophrenic.
I
Ah,
have a pistol with 9 rounds in it. This
Is
is
it-
far better.
what is it called?
It is called the Ruby.
That is in fact a very good semi-automatic pistol. It
Hooray.
is far more worthy than you.
I shall make it work.
It is a close-range pistol, Private Number 1. Remember
I am
that.
using it. Oh, I got quickscope.
I just watched you get shot in the leg. Well, in the chest. But your leg is somehow being shot as well. I have just
Stay
stepped on your
alive.
corpse.
I have come to help
Private
you.
number 2 sucks so much that the bullet decided to split in half and hit him twice.
Incredible. Do you know how to shoot straight, Sarge? He was right there in front of you.
I was not paying attention to you.
We have
Congratulations!
captured the sector.
We have captured the second line of trenches. Perhaps we
They are
will salvage
charging.
something. Shoot them back, Private number 1. Use your powers of pulling a trigger.
I saw Hans running with a yeah!
Congratulations! We captured 100 yards of ground. This is a great victory for the French.
Oh man. What's with the cross?
A victory for the French is a loss for everyone.
This is correct, Private number 2.